Spread it flat. Okay, and in same size ka plate you take mirchi, red chili, guntur athwa Salem red chili, not the sweet red chili, the khara ones, the tikha ones, hot red chilies, and same. So spread it like this and spread it like this, one plate. It can be loosely packed, it need not be tightly packed. You can see the bottom in some places also. Just spread it, that's all. 5 to 6 spoons of peppercorns and 2 tablespoons of jeera. Okay, both of them should look equal. Just about 1 teaspoon of tuar dal, red gram. This is optional. We have to dry roast only the red chilies only in the season of winter or rainy season, when there is some fungus, or when there is, if the mirchi is so soft, if it is not crisp, then we have to just switch on the gas, and the tawa is like touchable hot. So when it is just touchable hot, just dry roast it for just half a minute to get out of it, that's all. If the mirchis are already crisp, then we don't have to do this thing. I am switching off the thing, and mirchis are okay. Yeah, touchable hot is fine. The mirchis are touchable hot now, and they have become crispy. Basically, that sound, this shows that this sound says that the mirchis have become crisp. So now we can take them for grinding. First of all, we have to ensure that the mixie vessel is not wet. It has to be completely dry, and we can add all ingredients one by one. Since I have taken the smaller chutney jar grinds better, makes the powder better. So I have taken that, and first I will finish this making a powder, and then I will add the dhania seeds. Now when the mirchis are coarsely ground, now I am adding the dhania seeds to that also. Now the powder is ready. Rasam masala powder is ready. It is you can make it as fine as possible. The powder can be as fine as possible. It won't become very fine like our Everest red chili powder or something like that. But still, how much ever you can make it fine, you can make to that level. You can extend. You can make it. So even if it is coarse, that's okay. It will get dissolved in rasam when we put that. So not to worry about the texture. In this rasam we are going to use somewhere around 2 to 3 spoons according to one's taste of this rasam powder. But if for people who don't make regularly rasam, then this quantity of powder will be too much to use. But the same powder can be used for any bhaji, sabji also. Like bland sabjis ko bhi dal sakte hain, like dry bland sabjis, like when you are making this Kobi and all that kind of bland sabjis. When we make, we can sprinkle this powder on top of it in the last minute and give it a boil, so that will also taste good.